Hi, Virgo. This is your reading for the time period of September 1st to September 14th, 2019. For those of you who are new to my channel or you're just passing through, you're just visiting and want to view my videos, welcome and thank you for visiting or subscribing to Amani's Lightwork, okay? Please feel free to share the videos if you like them, share them with other people. It really helps with visibility to the channel, okay? So let's see what energies come through for you for this first half of September, Virgo. This is really interesting. Like, usually, I haven't had this happen in a while, but I sometimes I get visions when I'm channeling in the beginning, and I that used to happen a lot. In addition to words, recently I've just been focusing on words. If I focus a lot, in terms of in a meditative sense, then I get an image. But for you, instead of words this time, like the other signs recently, I actually got a vision, but it looked more so. It looked like a sexual position that you could be in. It's interesting. If but it looked more so it's really interesting position. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like I don't even know what the name of the position would be if it had a name. It kind of looked like one of those like Kama Sutra like positions. You know what I mean? Like with the woman's legs up and her head down, but the man is like sitting. I don't know what that position. That was TMI. I don't know what the position is called. I'm trying not to sound. I'm trying to verbalize it so it doesn't sound raunchy. But that's literally what I saw, and that could be something about Kama Sutra may be important to you for some reason, or just sex positions. Period. Like in terms of the sex positions, either you could be intimate with someone, or it could be, if it's not only you, then it could be the energy of someone else coming into your subconscious. However you want to look at that. Okay, well, let's see what's going on. It may not even have to do with sex necessarily. It may be because the Ace of Cups energy is underneath. The Ace of Cups energy is underneath there, but I have a new partner. So you may have a new partner. It's Cups energy. So it could be any Ace of Cups implies any zodiac sign, but you could literally be in a relationship with a Pisces or like a Cancer, whatever, a Scorpio, whatever water sign. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. This could be a business partnership. This could be a what do you call it? Could be a business partnership. Could be but I had a family affair also. The Ace of Cups energy could also be a whole family affair. So if it's not one person, like a singular, like you singular and another person singular with Ace of Cups new partnership, then it's like a family affair is Ace of Cups energy as well. A whole business affair, a new business affair is Ace of Cups. A new family affair is business is yes, a new family affair is Ace of Cups energy with this energy being underneath. So, but there's a surprise. So when I ran through all of that, there is an element of surprise there with a new lover, with a new business partner, with a family affair, with whatever. But I get news. So when I said family affair, there's something going on with news with a family affair. But let's see what's going on there. Okay. And it could have something to do, it could have just something to do with sex. Like I said from the beginning, it could have something to do with it could have something, the sexual position in the vision, somebody else. That could be somebody else. But I think you have that thought. I think you have that thought about someone else, or someone else in your family or your friend group has that thought, but somehow you're visualizing that, or it's showing up in your vision. It's weird, but it's weird to explain. But you'll understand, I guess, as the reading goes on. Your starting point has the strength card, sign of Leo. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Leo, but he has something. So when I said Leo, he has something. So Ace of Cups energy could be a Leo partner, could be a Leo family member. That's why I said family affair and family news. Oh, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. Like I said, now I understand. Now you may be able to understand why I had that sexual image with the vision. They have something. This element may have something. That's why I said if it's not you visualizing something sexual for yourself, it's somebody else's subconscious mind because they did something. It's someone else's subconscious mind metaphysically morphing into your subconscious mind because of because they caught something. So this element could be your partner, but I just work with them. If they're not a love partner, you just work with but they have something. You just work with this person, but they have something. Like they have something like they could be a family member that has something but didn't know they had something. They're a family member that has something but they didn't know that they have something. And it could be a STD. It could be HIV. It could be herpes. But something is sexual. Like they may have a sexual disease but don't know. They may have a sexual disease, but they don't know. And it could be, I don't know if this element could be your partner, or they're just a family member, or they're a cousin, or whatever it is, whoever they are, they have something. Whoever they are, they have something. They work with you. Or if it's not anything sexual, usually when the spirit says they have something, it implies that they caught it from. It implies that it's an illness of some kind, or it's a what do you call it? It's an illness of some kind, or a sexually transmitted disease of some kind, or an STD or STI or whatever it is. Like or if it's not anything like that, then it's that they have something. The element of surprise with them could be that they have something for you, or the whole family, or they have a surprise with the whole family. They just have a surprise to share with the whole family. The ailments and things of that nature could be however you want to look at surprise. The ailments and things of that nature in a family or in a workplace, a business deal, that something interesting is going on with them, where the element of surprise could be either good or bad, that they have to share something with everybody. It could be good or bad surprise. You know what I mean? Like they could have went to the doctor, they got a diagnosis, and they need to share that with the family. And there may be or other business partners. You could be one of those business partners that they want to share that so they could find closure. They want to share those things so that they could find closure within themselves. They may not find closure with keeping something to themselves. They may not find closure with doing that, so they feel the need to share. Good or for bad, they feel the need to share. So it could be a good thing that they have a surprise for everybody, or they want to tell. They want to tell. A business deal broke through. They may just want to tell everybody, in whatever the setting is. They may want to tell people that a business deal broke through, or a business whatever they a business deal broke through for them, or something's going on with their health and things of that nature that you didn't know was going on. So however you want to look at element of surprise with that person, they could be having a child and someone's surprising about that. They could be getting married, someone's surprising about that. It just depends on what's going on. The what do you call this? The temperance energy is in the waiting position. All these major arcanas are right because something is going on. All these major arcanas are ready because something interesting is going on here. So either something interesting is going on with you, something interesting could be going on with you. That's what, if it's not a Leo, there's something interesting, something interesting may be going on with your health. You could be pregnant, or you find out that the sexual positions, from the vision could be you. I think I'm pregnant. So the sexual positions from the beginning, it could be that you think you're pregnant by a Leo. You may be thinking that you are, or it's just strength energy pregnancy. It's just strength energy because either this is a female Leo that's pregnant, or it's strength energy because you're a female and you think that you're pregnant, or something's going on with a business deal so you need the strength to share. You need the strength to deal with the fact that you a business deal broke through for you. So you need the strength. You need the strength to share that with other people, and you could be trying to something there. You could be trying to keep to yourself for some reason because you're making more money over other people. So the breakthrough with a business deal is that you may be making more money than other people. You may be making more money than other people. You need the strength to deal with the fact that from a Sag. You need the strength to deal with the fact that you're concealing that from a Sag and a Leo-like element there, but only the Sag. So you may have shared something there with a Leo already, but you're concealing that part from a Sag for some reason, or you're concealing it from a Sag and you're sharing it with a Leo, but they don't handle information properly. So either it's a health status, or it's pregnancy, or it's something going on with, or it's pregnant, or you impregnated someone, or it's a or it's something going on with a what do you call it, with a breakthrough, with a business deal that you got offered, but you only want to tell certain people. The Strength card with the Temperance, you only want to tell certain people using something against you. So you may not want certain people, you may not want a Leo to use something against you. So, or something's also going on here where they may not handle something that you're telling them. They may not handle something that you're telling them lightly. That's another situation. They may not handle something that you're telling them lightly, or they don't handle information well. So them not handling information well is that they could potentially share with other people, that they could potentially share information that you're sharing with them with other people, that those other people, you may not want them to know yet, or want them to know at all, that you have something going on with your health, that you have a breakthrough in your business deal, that you're pregnant, that you impregnated someone, whatever the element of surprise is that you feel that you need to share with people for some reason. But the telling them is not telling them, or you're telling them very little information, or something is going on with them and they need to tell you, they need to tell you or other people, or they may need to tell us that they're backing out of a business deal. The Leo needs to tell a Sag that they are backing out of a business deal, that you're in with them, or that they themselves are in with a Sagittarian energy there, but they take a lot of money. So the reason for the Leo backing out of a business deal is because the Sagittarian energy may take a lot of money, or the Leo does, but you're responsible for that. You're responsible for why a Leo is taking a lot of money from a Sag. Or vice versa. That could be why you're confiding in the Sag. That could be why you feel the need to confide in the Sag over this person for some reason, but they don't handle information well. They just don't handle information well. So that could be why you feel the need to confide in the Sag only, or confide in the Sag only temporarily, and then tell that person. This could be a situation here where you may want to confide in this person if it's a Sag. You may want to confide in them first, and let them share with the Leo what you shared with them. You may not want to directly tell a Leo something. There's that. Or you just need, if it's not only Leo energy, you just need the strength to deal with a Sagittarius energy, because you may not want to tell them about a business deal. You may not want to tell them about pregnancies and impregnations and illnesses and things of that nature. But you don't have. So when I said illnesses and things of that nature, you don't have, or this element does. This element may have something going on interesting there with themselves, and they could be sharing something with you, but something going on with you, you're not outwardly sharing with them yet, because you want to tell a Sag first. You want to tell a Sagittarian energy first, and you may want the Sagittarian energy to relay the secretive information to the Leo-like element without you directly telling the Leo-like element personal status, something going on. You're something interesting going on with a health status, a business status that is going on with you. You know what I mean? All right. Or something wrong with the Sag, and need to tell the Sag that, or vice versa. Where backing out, the Leo backing out of business deals. You have some type of, you just got offered some type of upper hand in a business deal. You're not telling one of these elements that, or you're telling one of these elements that first over the other one, or you want to tell one first, and you want the one that you tell first to relay to the other. For some reason, you feel uncomfortable with directly saying something to Leo for some reason, you know. That's why I said using something against you, and how to have proper relationships with people, and something going on physically, or it's business, you know, or you think something's going on with you physically, but nothing is wrong. It just depends on what's going on. The Nine of Cups energy is in the present, with the Leo and the Temperance energy there with the Nine of Cups energy represent water signs. But should I share? So the Nine of Cups is, should I share something with these two elements here? Or should I share something with parents? Should I share something with my parents? It's water sign energy. My mom, my dad. Should I share something with them? Should I share something with, what do you call it? Should I share? If it's not parents, then the Nine of Cups represents family. That's why I said, should I share something with my family? I keep getting a business deal. Should I tell a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio, but only Pisces and Cancer. So maybe you should only tell a Pisces and a Cancer about a business deal that you're in or you just got. You should probably only tell a Pisces and a Cancer that, but a Scorpio isn't around. So the telling a Pisces and a Cancer, a Scorpio may not be around somewhere anymore. You may need a strength to deal with it. You may need to, a Scorpio left a business deal or they left somewhere. So you can't tell the Scorpio anything. That's why the strength card is there with a temperance energy. But where is the Scorpio? So you may want to know where a Scorpio energy is a 9. It's not to that 10th missing Scorpio. It's a 9. It's not to that 10 yet because you're missing a Scorpio. The missing the family, the missing a Scorpio is that you need all three fire signs. Yes, that could be a situation. You may need all three fire signs, or you need all three water sign elements to be involved before make an announcement. Before you make an announcement, but the temperance energy in the strength card is that the Scorpio is missing what it is left. And you're somebody, the Leo may be trying to tell you, the Scorpio left, but I wanted them there. So the Scorpio left, but you wanted them somewhere. You wanted them in the office. You wanted them in the house. They could have went on vacation at the wrong time. They took a vacation at the wrong time, or they just left at the wrong time when you were trying to make an announcement. But them being there, them needing to be there is prime for some reason. But they're a matriarch or a patriarch. So someone is matriarch or patriarch about a Scorpio. Or there's an older person, but I observe they're just an older person, but you observe that they're an older person. The spirit emphasizing they're either they're like an older, it could be a younger person that's like an older person, or they are an older person. Something's going on with them. They are an older person. Something may have just happened with them that's strange. Something may have just happened to them that's strange. Something could have happened to them, but you needed them around, but they're gone. You needed them around, but they're gone for some reason. For whatever reason, they're gone out of the workplace, out of the house. For some reason, you need them, but how to communicate. So you may be trying to figure out how to communicate with the Scorpio. A Pisces and a Cancer may be telling you how to communicate with the Scorpio element. Call them, speak to them, but they're my partner. Ace of Cups underneath, they're your love partner, or they're a regular partner that you have. They're supposed to be a business partner, or they're supposed to be like an assistant to you, but left out of jealousy. So when I said they're supposed to be an assistant to you, if they're a Scorpio, they left out of jealousy. That's why the strength card is there with that's why the strength is there with the, what do you call it? That's why the strength is there with the temperance energy. So if it's not only a Scorpio that disappeared, if it's not a Scorpio that disappeared, the reason for them, I keep getting envy or jealousy. The reason why they disappeared is because of some type of envy or jealousy feeling that they have, a feeling that they have about you, or it's a water, or it's external water sign like a Pisces or a Cancer, but they're not really jealous. So a Pisces and a Cancer is not really jealous, but a Scorpio element is, or you think that they are. Right? Female. You think a Scorpio female is jealous of you? Are you jealous of that element? Are you envious of that element for some reason? And that could be something that a Leo and a Sagittarian energy, that could be something that they observe. That could be something that you observe, that your interaction, or a feeling that you have about a Scorpio, but I don't like. You may not like the Scorpio female. It could be a male. You may not like, but they're jealous of. So when it's Scorpio male, they're jealous of. Are they jealous of a Sag? They could be. Are they jealous of a Leo? But both of them. So a Scorpio male is jealous of a Sag and a Leo. And that somehow by a Cancer and a Pisces. You may have found that out through a Cancer and a Pisces element. You could have found out through, but Pisces is jealous also. So when I said finding out through a Pisces and a Cancer element, that a Scorpio, it has an envy feeling about a Sag and a Leo. Something's going on, jealous or envious with a Pisces also, but they don't like an external family member or business partner. The Pisces doesn't like an external family member or business partner, and it could be the Scorpio. It could be a Scorpio element or a Sag, or newfound when I said that. So Pisces having an envy or jealousy like feeling about a Sag, something about that is newfound. Something about that, but they keep leaving. So the Nine of Cups is that the water sign energies keep leaving, like a setting here. So they keep leaving, like the office. They keep leaving. They keep leaving. Where else would you be working? They keep leaving the house. They keep, wherever you do work, they keep leaving the work out of jealousy. I keep getting out of jealousy. They keep leaving somewhere, some setting because of jealousy for some reason. That's why the strength is there. So either the water sign elements have this kind of feeling with you, but not the Cancer. So a Cancer doesn't have that kind of feeling with you. But you think they do? Or something like, oh, the Pisces and the Scorpio leave out of jealousy. The Pisces and the Scorpio, they often leave you, or they often leave a Leo and a Sag because of jealousy. But something about them having that feeling with a Sag and a Leo is newfound, or they have that feeling with you and you may not have known that. That's why the Nine of Cups energy is there. That could be why the Nine of Cups energy is there. Because from the beginning, you want to share things like surprise and good things and business deals and goodness that's happening to you. But water signs are jealous. But one of these or two of these water sign energies are jealous. Or a Leo wants to do that. Scorpio keeps stepping out. A Leo wants to do that, and a Scorpio keeps stepping out. Or a Sag wants to do that, and a Leo keeps stepping out. A Sag wants to do that, then a Leo or a Scorpio they want to step out, or something's going on with a Pisces not liking Sag. A Pisces doesn't like a Sag for some reason, or something. They tolerate a Leo. So a Pisces doesn't like a Sag, but they tolerate a Leo. And all of that is newfound because you're trying to keep, okay, from the beginning with the surprise and things of that nature, you're trying to keep family together, but you're trying to keep family in one room or something, one floor, or you're trying to keep or these could be business partner envious of each other. These are business partners that they're envious and jealous of each other. You're trying to keep, you want to make a good announcement, but people keep leaving. Like, I gotta go wash my hands or something. I gotta go downstairs. I gotta go brush my teeth. I need to go take a shower, but they're just trying to dodge something good that's happening to you, or an announcement that you want to make, or what do you call it? They just want to, they're just trying to get away from each other because of envy and jealousy. And you're trying to keep everyone in in one area of the office, one area of the workplace, one area of the house, but they have envy and jealousy like feeling on you or with each other. And it's something there you may not have known. And you're like, I'm trying to make an announcement. Why does everybody keep making up things and excuses to get out of this announcement that I'm trying to make? Or it's a Leo or a Sag that's trying to do that. But you're realizing envious and jealous. You're realizing that it's something here with you, or that they do with each other is envious and jealousy tied. Wow. You're like, what is going on with my business partners? They're envious of each other, or they have that feeling with you or something, whatever. The Eight of Wands, or these could be partners that you have. These could be partners that you have that they have these kind of feel, the Leo, the Sag envious of each other. The Leo and the Sag are envious of each other, or jealous of each other, or over whatever reason. Either one has that feeling about the other, or the other has that feeling about the other. The Leo has that feeling with the Sag. The Sag has it about the Leo for whatever reason. It may not be jealousy. It could just be envy. They may just want things that the other has that the other does not have. It just depends on what's going on. The Eight of Wands energy is in the future there. Okay, so either you need the strength to deal with somebody may have these kind of feelings with you. There's a Scorpio and Pisces, or you didn't know that they had that feeling, or you had inklings that they did. That's why the strength is there with the Temperance card, you know, or somebody has that feeling with you, or a Leo. It depends on what's going on. The World, sign of Capricorn, but they have that feeling about them. So all those elements I ran through, they have that kind of feeling with the Capricorn energy, you know. These are a lot of major arcanas here, except for these two. They have that kind of feeling with the Capricorn, more so the Leo. So more so a Leo has that feeling with a Capricorn for some reason. They may treat the Capricorn because of jealousy. They treat the Capricorn interestingly because of jealousy and envy. But that could be what one of the water sign energies told you. Like that could be what a Pisces said. That's what a Cancer. They all have that thought. So all the water sign energies have that kind of thought, that the Capricorn energy may have been Capricorn may have been getting treated interestingly because people are envious and jealous of them. That could be why. But trying to keep them somewhere. So you're trying to keep them somewhere. You're trying to keep a Capricorn energy somewhere. Like you're trying to keep them, but they don't want them somewhere. You're trying to keep the Capricorn somewhere, but other family members and co-workers and business partners, they don't want, because of jealousy and envy. They don't want them somewhere because of jealousy and envy. You know, and you like them. Nine of Cups energy, and with the Temperance and the Strength card, you like the Capricorn. You're trying to keep the Capricorn energy somewhere, but other people may not want. They just want to take from them. So when I said other people not wanting them somewhere, they just the other people that don't want them somewhere, that they're taking something from them. That could be why they don't want them somewhere. But sometimes envy and jealousy tied into people taking from them and not wanting them somewhere. Like they it's something's crazy when I said that. So something is also crazy, or something is becoming extreme about jealousy. Something is becoming really extreme about jealousy that's on this person, or jealousy that's on a Leo, jealousy that's on a Sag, jealousy. All of these elements have some type of issue. So either they have some type of issue with jealousy amongst each other, or they have that about you, or they have that about a Capricorn, and you're trying to keep the Capricorn, and they're jealous of. Every time I say that, they're jealous of. They're trying to keep the Capricorn somewhere, but they're jealous of the Capricorn. Or they don't want you to spend time with the Capricorn, or they keep you away from the Capricorn, or you distance yourself away from someone from you may have distanced yourself away from that person for that exact reason. But that could be what one of these elements observe. That could be what a water sign energy observes, or water sign energies, or that could be how the water sign energies treat this person, right? Indirectly. So something is indirect with the water signs in the Capricorn. So they may have that kind of feeling about the Capricorn, but it's not really it's not obvious, or it's just something that's really subtle about a feeling of jealousy and envy that the water signs have with the Capricorn. Something that's subtle about it, and you know something is subtle, how they talk to them. Something is subtle because it has to do with the way they talk to the Capricorn, the way they talk to them. You know, it's something really. Are you being really subtle with the feeling that you have about someone? But I just don't like. So when I said being subtle about the way you talk to someone, you just don't like somebody here. So you just don't like one of the water signs. You just don't like a Sag. But I feel like you like the Sag. Limited. You like them, but it's your liking with them is limited. Or it's a Leo that's jealous of you. It may be just a Leo that's jealous of you, or something's going on with you. Something's subtle about the feeling that you have about a Capricorn, or envy. Something's going on with envy with you and that element there. Okay, but it's just envy. But that could be what water signs and these two fire sign energies, that could be what they see and observe. If it's not anything like that, the world being in the instincts is that something may be completing in a workplace that you're in with business partners, but didn't know how they felt about you. So when I said that, you didn't know how other business partners felt about you. The Leo business partner, Sag business partner, Capricorn business partner. You didn't, but they don't like them. So every time I hit Capricorn, they don't like them. Family, workplace, business deal, they don't like this person. They don't like them. But why do they work with them if they don't like them? Why work with this element if they why want to work with them if they don't like them, or they're envious of jealous of them? Why work with them? Is somebody asking you, strength card with the temperance? Is someone asking you, why are you working with someone if they don't like you, or they have an envy and jealousy feeling with you? But I need to stay here. So when I said that, I need to stay here. You're telling someone, you're telling a Leo, you're telling a Sag, but they're envious of the Leo and the Sag are envious of you, or they're envious of someone else. I need to stay here. You're telling them that I need to stay here. I need to live here. It just depends on, or he or she needs to live here, work here, whatever it is. But something is becoming really extreme about a feeling that someone had Capricorn, a feeling that someone has about a Capricorn for some reason, and something is really subtle. So if it's not envy and jealousy, it's just the treatment of a person. Are you treating somebody really interestingly? Are you treating a Sag interestingly? A Leo, a Capricorn, are you treating them interestingly, or they treat you really? They may treat you a certain way. They may treat you something may be subtle into the way those elements in a business deal. Something may be really subtle into how those elements treat you in a business deal, or someone isn't really outwardly saying how they really feel and things of that nature. But where's the paperwork? So when I said that, where is the paperwork? You're asking one of these elements, but where her paperwork? You're asking one of these two elements here, where is her paperwork? It could be a Capricorn energy's paperwork. Or it's you are that her, where is my paperwork? Or one of these elements here, one of them could be female, or they're male. You're asking Leo, where's Capricorn female paperwork? You're asking a Sag male, where Capricorn energy female paperwork? Or you're asking a Sagittarian energy that is a female, where's a Leo female's paperwork, but it's missing. So when I said asking a Sagittarian female male, where's a Leo element's paperwork, it's missing. You're asking a Sag where their paperwork is, and it's missing. That's why the world's in the instincts. But did you lose? You're asking the Sagittarian energy, did you lose a Leo's paperwork? You're asking the Sagittarian energy, did you lose a Capricorn energy's paperwork? But it's under something. So their paperwork is under something. But I keep getting jealousy. So somebody has somebody's paperwork or their information because they're jealous of that person. This is like trying, that's why I said indirect. This is like people are trying to indirectly harm someone that they're jealous of by using their information. I get Sag and the Aries. A Sag and the Aries element do that. Like they have somebody's information, or Sag and Leo, they have somebody's information, but they're jealous of the person the person whose information they have, they're jealous of. But they willy nilly, they use it willy nilly, and that implies jealousy because of the way they use that they don't like. That implies jealousy into the way they're using somebody's information that they don't like. But I need to back out. So when I said that, there's I need to back out. You may be in that with them, and you may not want to fall into the same thought process that the Capricorn energy has about those two elements. You may not want to fall into that boat with them, but they give you money. So they may give you money out of that information. They give you money. The Strength card needing to deal with toxic business deal. The Strength card is that you need to deal with a toxic business deal. But the toxic business deal is the reason for the toxicity is because jealous people have somebody's information. Jealous people have somebody's information and they're using it. It just depends on what's going on. And they give you a part of that money that they make with somebody's information. They give you part of that money. Or a Sag does. A Sag may give you part of that money, but thinks you should leave. So a Sag giving you a part of that money, they think that you should leave. And you're like, I should back out. You're saying that yourself, but at the same time, they also think you should leave. The Capricorn is talking about it. So the Capricorn energy is talking about it. They are talking about it. And that could be why they constantly tell you to get out, leave. But watch her also. So the Sagittarian energy may be asking you, watch a female Capricorn, whichever element is a her here. So watch her. Are you watching? Whichever one is a her. You could be that her that someone's saying, watch her. Is it Sagittarian female saying, watch Capricorn female? Is it Sagittarian male? Whatever. Is it whatever? A Leo is saying, watch a Sagittarian female. Watch her. Watch her. That could be why. But I have part of her information. Somebody's asking you to watch the Capricorn. You have part of their information in a workplace or a business deal or in a home. But they gave it to me. So when I said in a home, they gave it to you. Sag, Leo, whatever. They gave that stuff to you. They gave it to you. I keep looking like jealousy. So some type of movement here is jealousy tied. The reason for what somebody's doing or people are doing is jealousy and envy tied. Okay. The accomplishment has the Hangman right next to the Leo energy, the Strength card. So Hangman energy, but I keep getting I need to leave. So the Strength card right next to the Hangman, I need to leave. You're like, I need to leave. But how am I going to tell people something? So if the Sag keeps asking you to leave, or the Leo, but they both think you should. The Sag and the Leo think that you should, because you being somewhere is making something. Something's going on with envy. Something going on with. Okay, what is the deal to envy and the jealousy? Like, it's heavy here for some reason. So either you had that thought, or somebody has that thought about you, and this could be happening to you, and that could be like that could be where you're like, I need to leave, or somebody is asking you to leave because of that exact reason, or somebody is asking you to leave because you're receiving benefits. You're receiving some type of benefit, but the benefit is through somebody's information. The benefit you're receiving is through somebody else's, some type of benefit, money benefit, health benefit. You're receiving that through somebody else's information. You're receiving that through that. And that could be where you're like, I need to get out, I need to back out, I need to leave. But they asked me to. So a Sag, a Leo, whatever, they may have asked you to. They asked you to. But thinking about Capricorn. So you're thinking about a Capricorn energy for some reason. You're thinking about them, what people did to them, what they're doing to them, how people feel about them. In a family, workplace, business deal, or what you're getting, what you're gaining out of their stuff. It's just what you're gaining out of their stuff. A Sag protects you. What you're gaining out of their stuff, a Sagittarian energy protects you. But an Aquarian energy is an idiot though. So someone's going on with an Aquarian energy somewhere is someone is idiotic with that element for some reason. Or you deem something's going on. That could be what you're sharing with a Sagittarian energy. Something may be idiotic with that element for some, but they disperse. So something may be idiotic with the Aquarian because they disperse something that belongs to someone. But some is envy and jealousy, like into the reason into why some people do, into why someone is doing that. But they just have a problem. So when I said that the Aquarian energy just has a problem, does the Sag, one of those elements there, the Sag, the Leo, have problems. The Sag and the Leo, the Aquarian, they have problems, but yet neurological. So those elements have neurological, something is wrong with them neurologically. Something's wrong with them neurologically, and that could be why they treat somebody interestingly or using their stuff and allowing you to benefit off of their. That's why I'm leaving. Allowing you to benefit off of their things, off of their stuff, and yeah, that's why I'm leaving. But you were also set up to watch some by an Aquarian. You were also set up to help an Aquarian energy watch someone as well. But we are foolish. When I said that, we are foolish. Like we, like you. When I said that last part, there's a we are foolish. We are foolish. The Sag, you, and Aquarian, we are foolish. Or if it's not anything going on with, if it's not anything going on with what do you call it, with information and using somebody's and being on somebody's benefits and things of that nature, if it's not anything like that, you just want to leave a home. You just want to leave a home for whatever reason, either you have something going on with envy with somebody that you somebody that you're envious of in your home, or someone is envious and starting to act out on. Someone is envious of you in a home and they're starting to act out on that feeling that they have about you. That's why the strength is there with the temperance energy, you know? The Nine of Cups waiting on friends. The Nine of Cups energy is waiting on friends to come pick you up, with the world element being in the instincts. I'm leaving. I'm moving. I need to disperse information. I need to disperse some type of information. Information like paperwork and documents, or information like what somebody said about someone. You may need to relay, or you feel the need to relay. It just depends on what's going on. Interesting. Your spiritual self has the 10 of Wands right next to, but something's fool. I keep getting foolish or idiotic or I get simpleton. So the 10 of Wands right next to the Sag. Something is simpleton like something is simpleton like about them. Or do they deem you to be like that? I don't know. Something is simpleton going on there. So something is simpleton like about this person for some reason. Like that you deem them to be a simpleton. The 10 of Wands is right next to them. Something is simpleton or it's fire sign energy. So something may be simpleton, but that's what you're saying about them. Or that's what somebody said about a Sag and Leo like element. Something they're simpletons or something. But how they handle someone's information. So you deem them to be simpletons, or you just deem the Sag to be simpleton because how they handle somebody's information, it implies that they're simpletons or they are a simpleton. That's why the 10 of Wands energy is right next to them. If it's not that 10 of Wands business deal, if it's not that 10 of Wands is just a business deal, you know. 10 of Wands it's just difficult to work with the Sag. It's just difficult to work with a Leo and an Aries element. I was getting Aries and Aquarian energy there, but they're narcissistic. So when I say Aries and Aquarian, those two elements are narcissistic, or just the Aries element is narcissistic, but does not have a right to be narcissistic. She or he does not have a right to be narcissistic. They don't have a right to be narcissistic, but they could also be considered. They are also simpleton like. I get because they don't fend for themselves. So those fire sign energies are simpleton like because they don't know how to fend for themselves, or they require somebody else's information to fend for themselves. But they're stupid. So you're trying to say that they're stupid, and you don't want to belong to that group of simpleton, stupid people. So you're like, I'm out of here. You're like, I need to leave. I need to back out. I'm not receiving anything. I'm gonna cut off what they're trying to give me all the time. I'm not receiving anything from them. I'm not receiving anything from them anymore because you deem them to be simple. You know, whatever. If it's not anything like that from the beginning, you just want to tell your family something. You want to tell somebody about a surprise. You know, you just want to share that information. I keep getting envious and jealous people. You just want to share information with envious. Either you didn't know that certain people around you were envious and jealous of you, or they have that thought about someone else. Oh, I see what's going on. If they have this, you trying to gather people together. Okay, I see what's going on here. You wanting to gather people together. Okay, I see. You wanting to gather people together is that other people may have that kind of thought about a Capricorn or a Sag or a Leo. Other people may have that kind of thought about either one of those. More so the Capricorn. Other people may have that kind of thought about either one of those elements. More so the Capricorn. So if nothing's going on with you necessarily, you just want to gather people together, but the people that you're gathering together are envious of one, that they have a spotlight zoomed in on one person that they're envious and jealous of. And that could be the 10 of Wands. That could be what is difficult with the fire sign energies and the Aquarian and whatever. You know? But something is mental though. So something's really neurological about their behavior. Something in a workplace, in a business deal, in a family, something just neurological or chemically off with their behavior. You know what I mean? Mm. You just want to get people together in a family, trying to keep people in the same room or and things of that nature. But don't give me any more information. So when I said that, don't give me any more information. Don't relay any. Don't allow people to have you set up to relay information all the time. But a Sag does that. So don't let the Sag hook you up to relay information into what somebody is saying about them all the time. Or the Aquarian, the Sag hooks them up. The Sag hooks up the Aquarian energy to relay that foolishness to them all the time. It just depends on what's going on. And they think somebody doesn't know that, or they think you don't know that. It just depends on what's going on there. The mentality has a 6 of Cups energy in the mentality, but water sign. So the water sign, the reason for their good reason, the reason for their extraction is actually for a good reason that they're extracted or they left. Because can't stand fire signs. The water sign energies, the Scorpio, the Pisces, the Cancer, they can't stand fire sign energies because they're simpletons, or some of them are whatever. You know, the Aries element isn't here yet, but the Sag and a Leo show up like major arcana simpleton. They're showing up major arcana here because they're simpletons. They're simpleton. The 6 of Cups energy, you want the water sign energies to bring people together. The water sign energies, that they have the ability to bring people together for some reason. You know, like happy family, or that could be how people are trying to portray a situation here. Happy family, calm, happy workplace, happy business deal, but it's a mask. When I ran through all of that, it's a mask. It's a mask. Or people are masking how they really feel about certain people somewhere. It's a mask. In a house, it's a mask, and in some type of environment, it's a mask. It's a mask. But the 6 of Cups in the mentality really need water signs. The 6 of Cups is that's why I said water sign friends and family members, or cousins, water sign cousins, and whatever. You really need to come pick you up, come pick you up from fire signs, friends, other coworkers, come pick me up, take me away from these fire sign energies here. 6 of Cups with the world element there, interesting. You want them to come take you away, or they have an interesting feeling about you, but not as bad as the fire signs. They have an interesting feeling about you, but not as bad as the fire sign energies do on somebody else or you. You know what I mean? They don't have it as bad. They actually help you, or they deem you to be likable. They just may deem you to be likable more than someone else, because the reason for that is because they're hell bent or a feeling they have about someone else external from you. You know what I mean? What's changing is the 7 of Cups energy is what's changing. 7 of Cups is what's changing. Okay, so options with where are we going to go? Options with water signs. Where are we going to go? You want to know where you're going to go with the water sign energies. All right. So where are they going to take you? I have vacation. So they may be coming in to take you on a vacation or an outing or a date or a dinner. They may want to take you on someone else's expense. So taking you out on a dinner and things of that nature, it's on someone else's expense. Is it on the fire sign energies expense? But it's not their money. On the fire sign energies expense, it's not their money. So the fire sign energies gave the water sign energies to treat you to something, but it's not either Capricorns. It's not even any of their money. It's the Capricorn energies money. Or it's the water sign energy's money that you're getting treated out on. But this isn't right. So when I said that this is not right, this is not right. But set up Aries when I said that. So when I said this is not right, so either somebody set up an Aries element, either somebody's trying to set up an Aries element, or a Aries set up something here. A Aries or okay. Aries element set up something, or Aries element is being set up. An Aries element may be getting set up there. The nine of cups, seven of cups. You may end up going out with the and a Pisces. You may end up going out with an Aries and a Pisces element. But I keep getting on someone else's expense. It's on someone else's expense. It's on their expense. But the setting up the Aries element is trying to give somebody back their money. So setting up the Aries element is that you're trying to give back somebody their money that you're trying to, whoever's money that the Aries has that's not theirs. You're trying to figure out a way to get that money out of the Aries element's hand and back into the Capricorn energy's hands, back into whoever else, right? Scorpio, back into a Scorpio or a Capricorn energy's hands. It's not, that could be why the Scorpio element left from Aries. The Scorpio left because of an Aries element. Scorpio left because of an Aries element. You know, the Scorpio may not have an issue with the Aries in the sense where, in terms of treatment and things of that nature, they just may not like the treatment of Capricorn. They just may not like the treatment that an Aries does on the Capricorn energy. But they're using their money because they're jealous. The Aries is just using the Capricorn's money because they're jealous of the Capricorn, or information because they're jealous of the Capricorn. But the Aquarian helps them with that. The Aquarian energy helps the Aries with that, or they help the Sag with that. It just depends. But I keep getting clowns or foolishness every time I run through them. Someone is clown-like, simpleton-like, foolishness-like with them. But need to go to jail also. So when I said that, either one of those elements or all three of them, one of those elements or two, however many of those elements need to go to jail. That could be what you're sharing with the what. But how are we going to get that to happen? You're talking with the water signs. How are we going to get that to happen? You could be talking to they're a part of it too. You're talking to the Leo, but they're a part of it too. A plan or set up on the Aries, whatever. They're a part of it too. However you want to look at a part of it too. They're a part of it too. They're a part of the setup on the Aries. But wanting to help you. So the Leo is a part of the setup on the Aries. They're realizing that they want to help you now. They're realizing that they want to help you now. They're realizing that. How are we gonna figure out a way to get somebody? You could be taking somebody. You realize that somebody's using money that doesn't belong to them. So as you could you could be trying to talk to a waitress. You could be trying to get somebody arrested. You could be trying to talk to a waitress, or you're fake in Aries out. You're fake in wanting to invite an Aries or a Sag, whatever. You're fake wanting to invite them out, but it's not real. You're trying to set up someone to get arrested. Or it's an Aquarian energy. That's happening to them. So when I said Aquarian energy, that may be that could be why someone doesn't something's going on with them. That something's going on. That could be why someone doesn't leave the office, or that could be why I extracted. That could be why an Aquarian energy is extracted from something, because they may not want to get called the police upon. Or you're saying that is what happens, or that's something that's going to happen to them if they keep dealing with Aries. You think that's going to happen to them because they keep dealing with an Aries, they keep dealing with a Sag. They keep dealing with them, and you're thinking they're both going to get locked up. You're thinking that they're both the Aries, not Aries, yeah, Aquarius, Sag. You think that they're going to get locked up there. They may have protection, they may not have protection. No point. So them having protection or not, they do or they do not. There's no point to their protection that they think that they have, because somebody has like what do you call that? Somebody may know whoever they hooked up to protect them. Somebody or there's somebody above there's somebody more powerful in terms of protection. There's or watching over them or trying to clock them and to get them arrested. There's somebody more powerful than the person or the group of people that they think that they're being protected by. Every time I say that, I get Sag, Aries, the Aquarian. They think that they have like a good protection, but there's that you hooked up. There's somebody that you hooked up that is more powerful, or a group of people that is more powerful or stronger than who they hooked up to watch over them and protect them. And so you may be concealing your name in that, or your voice in that period. You know what I mean? Or that you even did something there, period. But don't share with Aquarian. So something there you did interesting. Don't share with the Aquarian, because it had trapping them. It has something to do with you. It has something to do with the fact that they are also getting trapped. They're also a part of that quicksand. They're also gonna walk into that quicksand. The fire sign placed for themselves. The fire sign energies placed or they made for themselves. The Aquarian energy is walking right into that. The Aquarian is walking right into that. That's why the Seven of Cups energy is in the changing position. Wow, interesting. The resolution has the Two of Pentacles energy there, giving money back. So you're the Eight of Wands, traveling to take money away from the fire sign to give it back to someone that they took it from, or the Two of Pentacles traveling to either you could be coming out of pocket to you feel bad, you do or you do not, or you're just traveling. You're just traveling to just give an external earth sign energy their money. You could be coming out of your own pocket to give somebody money. And the fire sign energies may not want you to do that, but see the tactic. So the fire sign energies may not want you to do that because they see the tactic. They may see the tactic. Do you see a tactic that they're doing? But starting to, you see a tactic that they're doing. Hence, that could be why you're starting to see a tactic that they're doing. They have a tactic. So either they have a tactic on you. They may have a tactic on you when you're going out with them, or what in a business deal. They have a tactic on you, or someone else. And the tactic could be the fire sign energies could be saying to someone, I'm gonna pay for this, that, I'm gonna pay mortgage and things of that nature for you, but they eat out. They may eat out. Or they may eat out the person that they're helping. Somehow they get more money. Somehow they get more money by just using somebody's name. They just get more money somehow by just using somebody's name on things. They're just using somebody's name on things. They're able to rack in more money. More. This is like to not have karma. This is like paying for somebody's rent, paying for somebody's bills because they make more money. They make more money using somebody's name. But in order to not make it obvious, they help somebody pay for this, that, and the third. But that's the charity part of it. So that's the charity part of it. But they make money with somebody's name or their name, like their social and things of that nature. But I observe that you observe that. Or there's people that these energies, like you know that they have that kind of business running. But they just may not like somebody, period, and they don't help them, and they will want to invoke karma on them. So you may want to invoke karma on them because they may treat somebody badly and use their name and things of that nature. So the other half may just use their name and things of that nature, and the other half they try to not make it obvious that they make more money than the charitable part than that they are being with someone. They make more money, but it's by using somebody's name and the documents and things of that nature. But I want to call the police. So every time I say that, I want to call the police. You're like, I want to call the police. I want to call the police. Whatever. That's why the world card is there. The world is there because you're in a business deal. You're in a business deal or whatever. But could be a situation here where you don't realize that what you're receiving is with somebody else's stuff. You don't realize that whatever you're receiving is with somebody else's like documents and things or money. You don't realize that something there is with somebody else's information. You don't realize, or you just don't know, or someone thinks you don't know, or you're finding out. That could be why the you making announcements in the beginning is to reveal that. The you making announcements in the beginning is to reveal that stuff, that or whatever, what something here you're trying to reveal. That's why I said from the beginning, they have something. That's why I said the Leo, they have something. The Sag, that somebody's stuff. They have somebody's stuff. That could be what you want to tell water sign energies. And somebody there may not know that. And that could be why certain signs here are disappearing from a major conversation. That could be why certain signs here are disappearing from a major conversation. Okay? Because they realize what is going to be said in the conversation. All right? All right, let me see what's the outcome here for Virgo. Strength card again. And the Ace of Pentacles. So this could be happening to you in a new job. That's why I said in coworkers, or this is happening to someone because they just got into a new job. It has to do with a new job environment, that this could be happening to you, or they respect you. So when I said this happening to you, you're respected. Somebody respects you. Someone respects you, but something's going on where some benefits and things that you receive is with somebody else's stuff. Like you could have just got hired somewhere, but you could have just got hired somewhere, but your boss is helping you to somebody else's information. Your boss is helping you with somebody else's, I don't know, somebody's stuff. Like however you benefit off of somebody's things in a workplace without them knowing. But the boss or supervisor is trying to help you to that for some reason, and I don't need that. I don't need that kind of help. I could do this myself. They can't for some reason. Those fire signs or the Aquarian, they can't for some reason. But I keep getting neurological because they can't, because they have something going on with them neurologically. Something's really going on with them neurologically. It has a lot to do with making common sense choices, the common sense stuff there with them. All right. Or it's just a new job that I envy. That it's just a new job where you're realizing that people have really interesting feelings about you in the workplace. And you're like, I need to leave. Or you're trying to make people have that feeling about you. You're trying to make announcements in families and people keep trying to back out the back door because of envy. People keep trying to back out the back door and things of that nature because of envy. So it's happening to you or a Capricorn. Want to share goodness with people. They're trying to disappear. Want to share a business deal that you just got in. You want to share that with people, right? Wrong people. You want to share that with the wrong people, and you don't know that they have some type of interesting tactic on you or someone else. This depends on what's going on. All right, Virgo. Let me know how it resonates. Be well. Take care. Bye.